Many times you find yourself saying, "I need to lose weight, I'm too fat." But then, by the end of the day, you catch yourself mindlessly eating. The next morning, you're angry and disappointed all over again. The truth is, you can't change your life unless you're willing to change something about your habits. If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get the same results. So ask yourself, what do I really want? Because if you want something different, you've got to step out of your comfort zone. Staying where it's safe and familiar only leads to failure in the long run. Your mind can be your best friend or your worst enemy. It's like a medieval adversary that knows all your fears and insecurities. It shows up on time, every time, ready to sabotage you if you let it. It's the one thing in this world that truly knows everything about you, which gives it a massive advantage. So many people have incredible potential, but refuse to get off the couch, refuse to study a little longer, or push themselves a little harder. When you finally decide you want to succeed, that inner voice urges you to take the easy way out. But the reality is, success is never comfortable. You've got to learn how to be okay with discomfort if you want to achieve big things. Some people wait for everything to be perfect before they start living their life. Once these issues are sorted out, I'll finally do what I want. But life is never going to line up flawlessly, and in the meantime, you're burning precious time. Procrastination isn't harmless. It's a disease that quietly erodes your potential moment by moment. The most dangerous word isn't failure, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes the graveyard of missed opportunities, the place where dreams go to die because you were too afraid or too hesitant to act today. Don't let inaction turn your dreams into casualties. Don't let the lie of tomorrow steal your future. Be brutally honest with yourself. What's really stopping you? Life will hijack your mind if you allow it. Don't become a lesser version of yourself because you let your fears and excuses take over. Own your mind. Don't let life own it. Imagine the regret you'll feel if you look back and realize you could have achieved so much more if only you'd started sooner. Don't let that be your story. Don't let procrastination rob you of the life you deserve. The cost of waiting is far too high. Fear can paralyze you, keeping you in place, or it can push you to grow. The difference lies in how you respond. Most fears lurk in the unknown. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if I lose everything? The truth is, fear is a liar. It overstates the risks and downplays your potential. It whispers that you should stay small, safe, and comfortable. The only way to conquer fear is to face it. Take that first step, even if your legs are trembling. Lean into discomfort, even when it overwhelms you. Each time you confront your fears, you loosen their grip, and with every victory, no matter how small, you become braver, stronger, and ever more unstoppable. Breaking the cycle of procrastination isn't easy, but it is possible. It starts with a decision, the decision to act. Here are some practical steps you can take. Define your goals. Be specific about what you want to achieve. Write it down. Clarity creates focus, and focus drives action. Start small. Don't overwhelm yourself by trying to do everything at once. Take one small step today, then another tomorrow. Momentum builds over time. Find accountability. Share your goals with someone you trust and ask them to hold you accountable. Knowing someone else is watching can be a powerful motivator. Remove distractions. Identify what's holding you back. Social media, TV, negative influences, and cut them out. Your environment either propels you forward or pulls you back. Act before you're ready. Don't wait until you feel fully prepared or conditions seem perfect. Progress beats perfection every time. Action is the antidote to fear. When you act, you prove to yourself that you can do it. You build confidence, you create momentum, and with momentum, anything is possible. Every major achievement in history started with a single step. The people who change the world aren't the ones waiting for permission or perfect timing. They're the ones who show up and do the work, who understand that action is the bridge between dreams and reality. Waiting for perfect conditions or the perfect motivation is a trap. Success belongs to those who act now, not those who keep waiting for a someday that never arrives. Ask yourself, why not you? Why not now? There is no better time to begin than today, and there's no better person to bet on than yourself. So take the first step, make the commitment, prove to yourself once and for all that you're capable of more than you ever imagined. This is your journey, your battle. It's you versus you. What are you waiting for? The truth is, time doesn't care about your plans, your excuses, or your hesitations. It marches on second by second, whether you decide to move or not. Every moment you spend debating whether to start or whether to keep going is a moment you'll never get back. There are no refunds, no do-overs. Life keeps moving forward with or without you. Think about it. The most valuable resource in your life isn't money, talent, or connections. It's time. It's the one thing you can never replace. You can rebuild your finances, reinvent yourself, or recover from failure, but you can't reclaim lost time. Every idle second is surrendered to the abyss of nothingness. So ask yourself, how many more days are you willing to waste? Time is unforgiving. It doesn't care if you're tired, afraid, or uncertain. It just keeps going, relentlessly, unyieldingly. The question is, are you moving with it, or are you getting left behind? You've probably heard time is money, but that's wrong. Time is far more valuable than money. You can lose all your money and earn it back. But once a moment passes, it's gone forever. Not even the richest people on earth can buy an extra hour of life. Keep that in mind next time you catch yourself mindlessly scrolling through social media or binge-watching another show. Is that really how you want to spend your most precious resource? Regret arrives when it's too late. People on their deathbeds rarely regret the risks they took or the times they failed. They regret the opportunities they ignored, the dreams they let die, and the time they wasted. Don't let that be your story. You're here now, capable and alive, with the gift of this moment. That gift comes with responsibility. What will you do with it? The beauty of time is that it's yours to control. Each day is a blank slate, a fresh start. It doesn't matter how much of it you've wasted in the past. What matters is what you choose to do now. Use it wisely, and you can build the life you've always dreamed of. Squander it, and you'll find yourself carrying the heavy burden of regret. Time is a resource that requires fierce protection. Think of every minute as a coin you spend. Are you investing it wisely or letting it slip through your fingers? Successful people understand this. They guard their time jealously. They plan their days with intention, eliminate distractions, and focus on what truly matters. Time management isn't just about productivity, it's about respecting the value of your own life. So, why haven't you started? Is it fear, doubt, laziness? Be brutally honest with yourself. Most people don't reach their goals because they're too busy making excuses. I don't have time. I'm not ready. I'll start tomorrow. Sound familiar? Here's the cold, hard truth. Tomorrow isn't promised. Waiting for the perfect moment is a fool's game because it doesn't exist. Conditions will never be ideal, so you have to begin exactly where you are, with whatever you have, right now. Excuses are comfortable. They give you an out, a reason to stay in your comfort zone where everything is safe and predictable. But comfort is the enemy of progress. Every time you choose comfort over action, you choose mediocrity over greatness. You choose to remain stuck instead of moving forward. Don't let that be your fate. Instead, choose action. Choose growth. Choose to spend your most irreplaceable resource, time, in pursuit of the life you want, not the life you're merely willing to settle for. The clock is ticking. Make every second count. The simple act of showing up day after day, even when it feels impossible, separates achievers from dreamers. You'll have days when you're exhausted, discouraged, or tempted to quit. Show up anyway. You'll have days when you don't feel like giving your best. Show up anyway. Every time you show up, you're building the habits that lead to success. You're proving to yourself that you can follow through even on your worst days. When progress feels slow and the finish line seems distant, remember that just showing up is already a victory. Keep doing it, and success will take care of itself. It's great to have role models, people who remind you of what's possible, but the most powerful inspiration comes from within. Every time you push through fear, conquer a challenge, or reach a goal, you're creating undeniable proof of your own strength. Think back to a moment when you felt unstoppable. Maybe you aced a test, completed a tough project, or crushed a fitness milestone. Those moments reflect what you're truly capable of. They're the fuel that keeps you going when life gets tough. The more you prove yourself to yourself, the more unstoppable you become. Don't just look for inspiration, be it. Be the person who inspires others simply by showing up for yourself day after day. One day, when you finally achieve what once seemed impossible, you'll look back and say, "I'm so glad I didn't quit." Keep grinding, keep pushing, keep believing, because the grind will pay off. Let's be real. The grind can feel lonely. While your friends are out having fun, you're home working on your dream. While others take it easy, you're putting in the hours. It's not easy, but it's necessary. Not everyone will understand. Not everyone will support you. Some will call you crazy, say you're wasting your time, or laugh at your dedication. Let them laugh, because one day, those same people will be clapping for you. The grind sets you apart from the crowd, and that's exactly the point. If you want extraordinary results, you can't live an ordinary life. Accept the solitude, the sacrifices, and the tough choices. Remember, the grind isn't a punishment, it's a privilege. It's your ticket to greatness. Here's the truth, the grind will test you and push you to your limits. You'll have days where you see no progress, days you wonder if it's worth it, days you want to quit. Expect setbacks, expect failures, expect doubt. That's all part of the journey. But every challenge is a chance to grow. Every failure a lesson, every obstacle a measure of your commitment. Don't let these challenges break you. Let them build you, make you stronger, tougher, and more determined. Embrace the struggle because it's what makes success so rewarding. Hard work is undefeated. You can have all the talent in the world, but without the grind, talent means nothing. Talent might get you out of the gate first, but hard work is what carries you across the finish line. There's no shortcut to success, no magic formula, only the work. You have to outwork your excuses, outwork your doubts, and if necessary, outwork everyone around you. Hard work isn't glamorous or fun, but it's the price of greatness. The best part? Hard work is something you control. You may not be the smartest, the fastest, or the most naturally gifted, but you can always be the hardest worker in the room. One of the biggest mistakes people make is expecting instant results. They put in a week of effort and get frustrated when nothing happens. But that's not how the grind works. Success demands time, patience, and persistence. Think of it like planting a seed. You water it, care for it, and wait. You don't dig it up every day to check its growth. You trust the process. It's the same with the grind. Put in the work day after day and trust that the results will come. Patience isn't about passively waiting. It's about working hard while keeping your eyes on the bigger picture. Great things take time, so keep grinding. Keep watering that seed. The harvest will come. Excuses are the enemy of success. They're the little lies you tell yourself to avoid responsibility. I'm too tired. I don't have enough time. I'll start tomorrow. Stop. Stop making excuses and letting them hold you back. The truth is, you do have time. You do have the energy. You have everything it takes. The only thing standing between you and your goals is you. Own your life. Own your actions. Eliminate excuses, and you eliminate limits. You free yourself to focus on what really matters, and you take control of your destiny. The next time you hear your own excuses creeping in, remember, you're better than that. The most beautiful thing about the grind is that it's not just about what you achieve, it's about who you become. Every sacrifice, every tough hour, every single challenge shapes you into a stronger, smarter, more resilient version of yourself. All of it builds your character, your confidence, and your ability to handle whatever life throws your way. The grind isn't just about hitting a goal, it's about transforming into the kind of person who can achieve anything. So don't just grind for the outcome, grind for the growth, grind for the transformation, grind to become the person you were meant to be. What kind of legacy do you want to leave? How do you want to be remembered when it's all said and done? Will people see someone who settled for average or someone who aimed for greatness? Your grind isn't just about you. It's about your family, your community, and everyone who looks up to you. It's about proving that hard work does pay off, about inspiring others to chase their dreams. Every decision you make writes another chapter in your story. Every sacrifice, every victory, every lesson learned. So make it count. Write a story you'll be proud to tell. Greatness doesn't come cheap. It demands sacrifice, discipline, and an unyielding commitment to the grind. Think about it. Why do so few people reach greatness? It's not because they lack potential, it's because they're not willing to pay the price. Greatness will cost you late nights, early mornings, comfort, convenience, social gatherings, and the approval of others. But it's always worth it. The pain of discipline is temporary, but the pain of regret lasts a lifetime. When you feel like quitting, remember why you started. Remember the vision you're chasing, the goals you set, and the life you're building. Greatness isn't for the faint of heart, but if you're willing to pay the price, it's yours to claim. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a vital part of the process. Too many people let failure define them. They make one mistake or face one setback and decide they're done. But failure is only final if you let it be. Every failure is a lesson, every setback a chance to grow. The most successful people in the world didn't succeed because they avoided failing. They succeeded because they learned how to fail forward. Don't fear failure, fear standing still, fear never trying, fear looking back one day and wondering what might have been. Failure isn't the end. It's a stepping stone. Embrace it, learn from it, use it as fuel to keep going. Because yes, the grind will pay off, but only if you're willing to risk failing along the way. You can't grind without a clear vision. You need to know where you're going and why you're going there. Your vision is your compass, guiding you when distractions arise and the road gets tough. Ask yourself, what do I really want from life? Why am I grinding so hard? Get specific. Write it down. Visualize it every single day. The clearer your vision, the stronger your motivation. This isn't just about setting goals. It's about creating a vivid picture of the future you're after, so vivid that you have to chase it. Let that vision remind you that the grind is always worth it. Confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build, and nothing builds confidence like the grind. Every time you show up, push yourself, and do what you said you would, you're proving to yourself that you're capable. That's where true confidence comes from. It's not arrogance or feeling superior, it's the belief in your own abilities and potential. It's knowing that no matter what life hurls at you, you have the strength to overcome it. The grind is the ultimate confidence builder because it forces you to face your limits and then surpass them. So keep grinding, keep proving to yourself that you're unstoppable because real confidence is earned, not given. Distractions are everywhere. Social media, endless scrolling, binge-worthy shows. Everything is designed to pull you away from what truly matters. If you want to succeed, you must learn to focus. That doesn't just mean working hard, it means working smart, prioritizing what's truly important, and saying no to everything that isn't. Ask yourself, what's distracting me? What's holding me back? Identify it, eliminate it, focus on what counts, because every minute spent on distractions is a minute you steal from your own dreams. Grind doesn't mean you isolate yourself from the people you love. It's about balancing the pursuit of your goals with the relationships that matter. The right people will understand your hustle, support you, and push you to be better. Surround yourself with those who lift you up, not pull you down. At the same time, don't neglect the relationships that matter most. Success is hollow if you have no one to share it with. The grind is important, but the people who stand by you are just as important. Gratitude is a game changer. When you focus on what you're thankful for, you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. You stop fixating on what you lack and start appreciating what you have. Gratitude isn't just about feeling good, it's about fueling action. When you're grateful for opportunities, you're more likely to seize them. When you're grateful for the lessons that failure offers, you're more likely to keep going. Gratitude keeps you grounded, motivated, and resilient. Try a daily gratitude practice. Each morning, write down 3 things you're thankful for. They can be as simple as a sunny day, a supportive friend, or the chance to try again. Gratitude doesn't just change your perspective, it can change your life. Everyone hits plateaus at some point. It's that infuriating phase where you're working hard but not seeing results. It's tempting to throw in the towel, yet plateaus are precisely where true growth unfolds. A plateau isn't a dead end, it's a test of your persistence. It's a chance to prove that you'll keep digging deeper and showing up, even when it's tough. If you're stuck on a plateau, don't get discouraged. Get curious. Ask yourself, what can I do differently? What's holding me back? Which new strategies can I try? Most importantly, remember that growth is still happening even if you can't see it yet. The work you're doing now is laying the foundation for your future breakthrough. Finally, make sure you celebrate your milestones along the way. Success isn't just about crossing the finish line, it's about acknowledging how far you've come. Recognize your progress, however small it might seem. Reflect on the lessons you've learned. Let every little victory fuel you for the journey ahead. The grind may be tough, but it's also the path to transformation, resilience, and becoming the best possible version of yourself. Keep going, and one day, you'll look back with gratitude that you never gave up.